Welcome to Solver Fee.
Hello everyone, this is Josh. Right. Today we're going to answer this question right here. Right. So what we have here is actually a tax schedule. Right. It's an example for Kansas State. Right. And this is for those who would be filing, or for those who are married and they will be filing um, jointly. Right. So the procedure is not too difficult. Right? Just need to determine how much is the taxable income for a particular married couple, and from there we need to figure out which category they will fall under. All right, so we have category one, right, wherein the taxable income is above $0, but it does not exceed $30,000. So it's exactly $30,000. Right, so according to the rule, okay? So whatever the taxable income is, just take 3.5% of that one. Okay. Now, what if the combined taxable income goes beyond $30,000, but it does not go beyond $60,000? That, of course, allows the couple to fall under category two, right? Wherein the tax due, right, for the couple would be $1,000, $1,050, and then 6.25% of that, which is above $30,000. All right. Okay. All right. Now, what if the couple's combined taxable income is above $60,000? Okay. So if it's above $60,000, then they fall under category three, wherein their tax would be $2,925 plus 6.45% of the excess amount over $60,000. All right. Okay. Okay. So the thing here, all right, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to figure out, all right, a piecewise function that would represent this tax table. Okay. All right. So we're going to call that tax function t. All right, t of x. Okay. Now the thing with t of x is that it actually wait. Actually, I think we'll probably put this further down. Okay. I think we'll need okay, this t of x would be in three categories. Right. Three categories because one, we have a payment which is between 0 and 30,000. Right. 0 and 30,000. Right? And then we have a second category wherein the amount is 30,000, is above 30,000, but smaller or equal to 60,000. And then finally, right, category 3, wherein we have the combined taxable income being higher than 60,000. All right. Okay, so now it's time to generate right, the piecewise parts, all right, of or the parts of this piecewise function. So we'll start with category 1. So according to category 1, if the taxable income is between 0 and 30,000, all we have to do is just take 3.5% of the taxable income. Okay, so therefore, for category 1, within this taxable income range, all we have to do is take 3.5% of the taxable income. Ha! So we just have this one. 0.035 times x. All right. So that would be the formula, or that would be the part of the piecewise function for that particular part of the domain. Okay. Now, what about the category 2? All right. How is that different? Okay. So according to category 2, right? If the taxable income is above 30,000 but less than or equal to 60,000, then the tax should be 1,050 plus 6.25% excess of 30,000. All right. So that means in category 2, right, the married couple is supposed to pay $1,050 already. Then whatever is above 30,000, right, they are supposed to pay. Oops, let's erase this one. I think I'll need more space here. All right, they'll need to pay 6.25% of that. All right, oops. Okay. Maybe we'll also need to erase the one below. All right, if you know, if the one bill, if this one is like a particular trend. Okay, let's erase this too. All right, we'll bring it back later. Maybe this space is enough. X higher than 60,000. Okay, right. So notice the difference between the first part and the second part. Because in the second part, we know that we have to add 1,050 first, right? And then whatever is in excess of 30,000. So in excess, we need to subtract it from 30,000. Whatever is over, we need to multiply that with 6.25%. All right. Now in category 3, all right, it says here, right, if the taxable income is above 60,000, then the couple must pay 2,925 and 6.45% of excess over 60,000. So this would be 2,925, and then the excess, right, for 60,000, okay, is going to be, right, we're going to take 6.45% of that. All right. And there we have it. Right. So this would be the piecewise function now, right, for the tax schedule, right, of married couple filing jointly, right, at the state of Kansas. All right. So the next part is we're going to be graphing this one. All right. Okay. So to graph this one, right, we're going to go here to our graphing calculator. Right? Clear this too right here. Okay, so we're going to call the function as tax, all right? But this would be the first part. So we're going to call it tax1, all right? The first part of the piece. All right. Oh, we have to adjust also the, all right, the x value, all right? Because it ranges from 0 all the way to past 60,000. So maybe let's go with above um, 70,000. Let's make this, let's just go with 0. Okay. All right. So there we go. All right. For the Y value, okay. So I think we should start off with 0. All right. And then the amount is, all right. So at category 3, they need to pay at least 2,925. So maybe $4,000 of tax, might be good enough. We'll definitely see if the graph, extends further than this one. Let's just make it 6,000, I guess, just to be sure. Okay, so here we go. So for the first part, right? For the first part, for category 1, it says you just need to take 3.5% of the taxable income. Right? But this one, it has to be constrained from 0, right, all the way to 30,000. All right, so notice it cuts here. All right, so therefore, For a couple whose taxable income is 30,000, they need to pay $1,000, $1,050. All right. Okay, great. And this $1,050 is great because if you remember in category 2, minimum that they need to pay is actually $1,050. Right? Okay. Now for this one, we need to get that, right, which is excess of 30,000. Right? And that excess in 30,000, we need to multiply that with 6.25%. All right. So this was a higher tax rate. The one before in category 1 is only 3.5%. But this one is 6.25%. So you can notice the blue part here is actually steeper than the red one. But of course, we're going to constrain this. Because according to the mean, this is only acceptable from 30,000, all right, all the way up to 60,000. All right, so it also gets cut off. There we go. All right. Okay, so the highest tax that a married couple filing jointly, right, if their taxable income is 60,000, is actually 2,925, which is of course again very important because that is the initial amount, right? We are going to be coming off from the third category, $2,925. Right. And for this one, right, we need to get that which is in excess of 60,000. It's in the green line over there. Okay, but we only need to get 6.45% of that. Okay, so notice it's actually very, very steep. It's almost as steep as the blue line because of the same tax rate. The blue line category 2 is 6.25%. The green one is 6.45%. But remember, we have to, right? We have to show that this has to be more than 60,000. Okay, right here. Okay, 2,925 for the blue line. But for the green line, all right, starts from 60,000 and then, it keeps going up. All right, so this would be how the graph would look like, all right, for our tax schedule. All right, so it's all connected. Okay, now we have another question, right? So what if we have a couple whose combined taxable income is 40,000, right? How much tax would they pay? This is actually good because we have the graph. We can actually check there how much would they be paying, all right, at 40,000. Okay. So to figure out how much they would be paying at 40,000, all we have to do is to substitute 40,000 onto our tax function. Now 40,000 actually belongs to category 2. Okay, so therefore, what we're going to do is we're going to substitute this value of x onto the second part of the piecewise function. So this would be 1,050 plus x is now 40,000 minus 30,000. And then whatever the excess is, we have to multiply that with 6.25%. All right, so now we're going to compute for that using our calculator. All right. So we have 1,050, right, the base amount. Then we're going to add the excess, right, in 30,000. All right, but we're only going to take 6.25% of that. All right, so the answer here would be the tax, right, that the couple would need to pay if their taxable income is 40,000. That goes as 1,675. All right, so let's check. All right, let's check in our graph whether, all right, this would be the correct value. Right, as I mentioned, 40,000 is within category 2. So let's just go to category 2. Oops, 40,000 is right here. There we go. At 40,000, it is indeed 1,675. All right, so our graphical model actually is correct. Okay, one more. What if the couple earns more than 60,000, or their taxable income is higher than $60,000? Let's say it's 70,000, right? So how much tax would they be paying? Okay, so at 70,000, right, they now belong in category 3. So this would be the part of the function that we would use to evaluate the value of this one. So this would be 2,925 plus 70,000 minus 60,000, so that we can get how much is in excess of 60,000 and get only 6.45% of that one. All right. So back to our calculator. I'm going to clear this one. Okay, so we have 2,925. All right. Then we're going to add. Okay, we need to get the excess. All right, from 60,000. Then we're going to take 6.45% of that. All right, that gives us 3,570. All right. I think in our graph, we go all the way to 70. There we go. So you can see it is indeed 3,570. All right. So I hope this problem is clear. All right. And I hope that you keep enjoying learning math.